how did you acquire your money? And this is something which is really important, because Allah's not going to ask you about how much you earn. Of course, that will be taken into consideration, but you're not going to be a failure if you didn't earn the high tax bracket. If you're not the 1% earners, you're not the movers and the shakers of the dunya. That don't mean nothing in the court of Allah. What matters is how you earned it. Did you acquire it by pleasing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, or did you acquire it by doing things which was the cause of the displeasure of Allah? Did you acquire it in a halal, wholesome, healthy way, or was it acquired in a way which will invite the ghadab and the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? You get me?
The biggest problem in this topic is when we say protect the heart, brothers and sisters think that, you know what, this is only in regards to haram things. No, my brothers, it's much deeper than haram. Haram is clear, it's known, it's urf, it's basically everyone knows the go. But there's an amazing statement. He says haram is like poison. A single ounce, a single drop is enough to kill you. No one here would ever play games with poison. But this is where it gets amazing. What does he say? He says, but halal is like medicine. The right dosage can cure you, but too much of it can also kill you. What's killing us, my brothers, is not haram. It's we're drowning in halal things that are of no benefit to us.
Over half of all murders and acquisitive crime is drug related. Why do you think Islam said don't even go near, don't touch alcohol, it's haram, rijs, filthy, stay away from it? And if someone's going to think, hold on a second, what you're referring to is alcohol, well cool, let me share with you something else. What is khamr? What is this word khamr which is used? Al khamru ma khamar al aql. That's what is mentioned in the riwayat. Something which clouds your faculty of thinking. That can be achieved by your class A drugs, and also sometimes lower as well. So don't cop out and say, well, show me from hadith where I can't bun a zoo, because if it's affecting your brain, that is it, it's haram. And also there are some things that, although may not take you to that level, because they change, they cloud your faculty of thinking, khamar al-aql, they cloud it, they become impermissible and not allowed.
There's a difference between, again, I'm not promoting sin, but there's a difference between the
money from haram may wear the finest clothes and may drive the finest cars and may occupy the most spacious of houses and may live the most luxurious of lives. But guess what? If it's made from haram, his dua is under threat, his sadaqah, charity, is under threat, his zakah is under threat, his peace of mind is under threat, his afiyah, well-being, is under threat, the well-being of his family is under threat, and his safety underground when he goes 6 feet under in the grave is under threat. Is halal money the same as haram? لا يستوي الخبيث والطيب. The impure and pure are not the same. وَلَوْ أَعْجَبَكَ كَثْرَةُ الْخَبِيثِ. Even though you may be impressed by the size of the impure.
So I am the earner, the money is haram for me. I go home, I give my wife, my children, my relatives. I see Sheikh Asim and I give him 1,000,000 shillings. Jazakallah khair. Huh? Is this money halal for them? Yes. But it is haram for me. So the wife can take the money and eat with it, buy clothes with it, because it transformed into halal once it was given. The second type of haram money is haram for the nature. I stole this. It's haram for me. It's stolen. I gave it to my wife. It's haram for my wife. Why? Because it's not hers. Yeah, but my husband gave me. Yes, he gave you something he does not possess and own. It's haram. She gave it to her children. It's haram. Meaning stolen money can never be cleansed or changed by transferring it from one possession to the other. Haram earnings can.
On that process, melting the fat, organizing it, making a different name. What is going today, subhanallah? All the things that haram today, the name of the brand being changed, you know, whether you call it any gate or whatever gate or whatever you call it. There's some sort of alcohol, all the things that the young people sometimes consume these days, right? Subhanallah. And the kuha smoking and all of that. No, this may be an edible. This is not a smoke. This may be anab and, you know, tufah. That's what they do, subhanallah. All that, subhanallah, is haram of Rasulullah. When Rasulullah makes something haram and people come with smart ideas, in order to change the name. Up to today, the present society, now what they do, subhanAllah. Many people say, I'm not a smoker, I don't smoke cigarette. I know cigarette is haram. Or how about the one we brought from Yemen or Egypt or Saudi Arabia and we do that? You still smoking funny stuff, don't you? No, this has been made an apple. Or this has been made an, what do you call it, grapes. Or this has been made, no. The name being changed. But you still smoke anyway. What's the purpose of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala making the smoke haram? It hurts your lungs. That's the purpose. Not about the smell of the smoke. Not the company that produced the cigarette specifically that you smoke in it, but the harm that it causes you as a life, as a mu'min, as a Muslim person, and the money that you waste in it. So this other one, I have seen it, the smell is beautiful, it's not, it's like a perfume actually. They call it kahu or what do they call it? With the bike one, the one they smoke it. Kuha or what? Yeah, it smells like a perfume, it doesn't smoke like cigarette, but still the harm and the risk of the lungs is still there. As long as this one harms your lungs and you still wasting your money by smoking it, no matter which name you call it, هذا حرام subhanallah. So do not be like the Yahudi and come up with this smart idea, changing the name and the brand and the tactics and the techniques and the tricks. Now subhanallah. يَعْلَمُ خَائِنَةَ الْأَعْيُنِ وَمَا تُخْفِي الصُّدُورُ. You cannot make a qiyana to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah knows your motivation before even you come up with the idea. Allahu Akbar kabira. Allah knows your motive and the intent before even you come up with this smart idea and funny thing, subhanallah. وَكَذَلِكَ الرِّبَا, even today, subhanallah, when it comes to the issue, so many names being used. No, this one, that one. All to make this one, and to زَيِّنُ لَكَ الْحَرَامِ, to purify for you a haram, to sell it to you, subhanallah. ولذلك, for a Muslim person, subhanallah, do not fall into the trap of the shaitan when it comes to the halal and haram, subhanallah. Think twice, because at the end of the day, كُلُّ لَحْمٍ نَبَتَ بِالْحَرَامِ فَالنَّارُ أَوْلَى بِهِ. If any of your skin or blood been added into haram, subhanallah, there's a risk is too huge. Your dua might not be accepted, subhanallah. In the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the hadith say that the nar is more likely to touch the body of that person. How about the salah you praying? How about your taqwa? And how long will it take you to clean that things from your body, subhanallah? Already, for today's society, there's so much haram that we consume it unknowingly, which we still need to make istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's a lot of haram and riba things that is inevitable for us, unavoidable for us. Have to go to do that process, whether we like it or not, because we brought ourselves to the place where that's very common, and we still to make istighfar to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How about if I purposefully go for the haram? That means I'm daring with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's just like saying, oh Allah, I'm here, see what you can do. Subhanallah, you can't do that, subhanallah, you can't do that. You're still paying about $35 or $50 late fee, which is interest, but you have no any other choice to do so. You have a card to use every way to swipe, to gas or whatever, which they tell you that you have to build your credit up. Of course you have to build your credit up, otherwise you will be not a tenant. You cannot have a rent house anyway. You're going to beg the people, you're going to go to the shelter. You're not going to the shelter. In order to have decent place to live with your family, you have the credit. But all that, the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, daruriyat, this is something called the daruriyat. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will excuse you something. فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَسْتَطَعْتُمْ subhanallah. The ayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, many people, they misinterpret it. They say like, they misunderstood the concept of فَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ مَسْتَطَعْتُمْ. Is you have to go from one option to 10 options until you give it up. And he said, oh Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, wallahi I tried, oh Allah. And Allah, you know your sincerity. And Allah maybe might open for you another gate. My love for you, another miftah. But on my first option, fattaqullah masadatum, let me grab it. You didn't try. You didn't try, subhanallah. You didn't try. You have to try, subhanallah. Fattaqullah masadatum, fear Allah as much as you can. Weigh the option is, see what's that and all of that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us understand the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect me and protect the Muslim community, Muslim society and the entire ummah from haram, from ma'asi, from dhunub. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala رزقنا بحلال إن شاء الله تعالى. اللهم اكفنا بحلالك عن حرامك يا أرحم الراحمين. قلنا برحمتك وفضلك عما سواك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم وفقنا لما تحب وترضى من قول وعمل وفعل يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم رب زدنا علما يا أرحم الراحمين وارزقنا فقها وفهما يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم انصرنا وانصر المسلمين جميعا. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. جزاك الله خير.